Video blog. I'm Mary Sky, also known as Fleet Admiral Krabby McCoffee. Welcome to my channel. If you're new to the channel, hit the like, subscribe, thumbs up button. If you're a comer backer, welcome. So if you hear in the background, I got the oven toasting up so I can make some sausages for breakfast this morning. Yeah, sausage. So want to thank all the new subscribers. One of my cousins, Familla, she's like, "Oh, I want to see you on video." Shout out to Familla. So no new comments. That's a blessing by itself. Sometimes we get comments, sometimes we don't. I always tell people, So for everyone that knows me, I'm also known as San Juan Island Prepper and living simply in fun. Fortunately, this is your Sunday edition. So I got up this morning and I spent 4.5 hours. I got up. First thing I did was washed up. I had to make myself cute. So this girl last night, right? English is terrible. She messages me on Instagram, and she tries to call me on the Instagram telephone system. Fortunately for me, I, on the other hand, was sleeping. And the reason I was snoozing was because, as the lovely cousin Familla would know, and the lovely Zoe, and the lovely, what's his name, Cody's fan, or whatever, moderator Cody. I was a little under the weather last night with so, the bottle, as I finished. Higgins probably is still sleeping. So anyways, I'm prepping sausages this morning. As you can see, the dishes are done. I did them a little bit ago because I was behind schedule because I was under the weather. So today's meal is going to be a pack of these firecracker brats. Yes, some people say, what is this? This is sausage. These are sausages. If you spell it backwards, you get Jesus, as dogs would say. Here we go. So while we're waiting, let's have some coffee. So, got up this morning around, had like a 5-hour nap, Feeling pretty damn good, actually. Got out of bed and walked the Moppo. The Moppo's, I don't know where the Moppo is. He's probably over here somewhere, not on the bed. No, he's over there. He moves. I don't understand how he can go from the floor to the chair to the floor to the doggy bed to the door floor. What is with dogs? Okay, so Sunday edition. Higgins was talking about. Is there any more than this? There's a pinch. Yeah, I think there's a can somewhere. I think I have an unopened can, I think. Oh, yeah, right here. See? Thanks to Chloe. Told her it wouldn't last that long, but it has. Let's see, is there any? There. Nothing in that. So, anyways, let me just tell you, I had a great morning. I played my game, my story seasons. I'll explain what happened. Last night I was playing it, and I got 1.5 hours out of it, and I said to myself, peepers, preppers, I said to you, myself, battery must be failing. No, you put headphones in, you get about 4.5 hours. So that's with the brightness up. So I haven't tried it with the brightness down yet. So here we go. There we go. Throw those in the trashy. Bottle kit. Okay, so then we just organize this. Sausage. Foodsies. And sausage. There we go. Wash hands. And we'll have some coffee. I wonder how Mark's doing. Haven't seen him in a while. Mark, you're watching. I hope you're doing okay, man. So, Mark had a death in the extended family recently. A good friend of his, 34 years or something, passed away. So, bless Mark's heart. Here we go. Timer, 30 minutes. There we go. So, this morning, as you can see, dishes are done. Tomorrow, I gotta wipe down the counters again and organize the kitchen. Won't take too long. Ha ha, hee hee, hoo hoo. So this morning I woke up feeling pretty damn good. I went to Instagram first thing this morning just to see what's going on. And I ran into a friend who messaged me, the transgender, and they said, I got to pay for my sex change. So I said, really? And they said, yes. So I said, okay. Yeah. So then what happened? I didn't do anything, I was like, okay, so now they're a flight attendant. Apparently in their country, they can't, well, I think in this country, they can't discriminate anyways, but way to go. So proud of her. So, anyway, so this old lady gets up, walks moppy, comes in after washing, moisturizing face and stuff. Chloe, is the radio on or where did I put the radio? It must be charging. Oh well. So I'll radio Zoe after breakfast or my meal. So anyways, so 4.5 hours on the DS. I got to clean the table. It won't take too long to clean this table up now that we got everything almost organized again. Put this away. Zoe borrowed it last time. She needed it for a cigarette. Yeah. Something like that. I think Zoe was using it. It might have been used for a pot pipe. Who knows? Everyone knows she's a big pot smoker, but Zoe knows it's Sunday, and Zoe at least has respect. Well, she respects anyways, but she's not going to be messaging me at all today. Not even if she has a meltdown, because today is my day of rest, which means I get to sit around and talk to you guys with coffee in my hand. So, has anyone seen the news? I know I'm worried about Pee Wee, so I'm going to have to email her. Going to say, hey, what's up? You okay? Yeah, Pee Wee's cool. But anyways, so I got some bratwurst. That's the only thing I'm going to living on. And I got these sausages. I got more of these. Higgins hasn't seen them yet, I don't think. But if he has, well, $5. We got 8 packs of these. My protein. Yes. Apparently, I like these 12 packs at $5. Can't complain. Safeway couldn't complain either. One old lady was like, old geezer was like, "Ooh, look, $5." And old granny was like, "Yeah, there's so much salt in it." And I'm thinking to myself, yeah. So I'm drinking Zoe's free coffee she gave me. It's not good, but it ain't bad. So, yeah. So, anyways, my neighbor passed out. Didn't call me back. I don't know what the hell happened. Yeah. So, yeah. Let's see. Next page. Okay, let's see. Is this the summer? Oh, yeah, here we go. Summer. Yeah, let's see here. Okay, so. Hmm. So anyway, sorry, I was just reading this. So I'm hoping to uh, find a plug near the wall, I think, because I'd like to charge my DS and play at the same time right now. I do need to get back into my other game that Chloe picked up for me. So let's see, there's no plug there. Yeah, all right. Is there a way I could plug this? Wait, I could probably. Hold on. Let's see here. Hold on a sec. Let me see how this works. Okay. Damn fucking plug. Okay. So, is this the original DS or the 3DS? Oh yeah, 3DS. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it over here to charge because I have enough plugs right here. So, yeah. There we go. So let's see, is the light on again? Yep. Okay. So I can play it while it's charging. So won't be too long. Once my food's done, I will eat and talk to you guys. But so today's Sunday morning edition is just about ramblings and so forth. So I wanted to tell you guys a story this morning, something that was totally funny. Okay. So I get on YouTube. All right. Now I don't talk politics because my channel and blah 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 blah. Right. Anyway, so I get on to politics, right? And YouTube pops up something from the Bulwarks. Now, I know Zoe likes the Bulwarks, okay? I, on the other hand, I'm just like, whatever, right? And they're talking about a conviction, because they're going to go into jury deliberation soon, right? So I'm thinking to myself, and Higgins is like, oh, no, it's not going to happen. Well, if it does, they can appeal it, but I'd like to share with you something finally, okay? Now, Pee-wee, if you're watching this, I love you and I miss you. So anyways, it goes like this, okay? Now, Pee-wee and I, we talked about politics a bit, all right? We know what's going down the pipe. So far, I haven't seen us being rounded up in a railroad car, but anyways, we're not going to talk about that today. So Higgins and I talked about something recently, and I talked to a lot of people on the ferry the other day about this, okay? A lot of them are Democrats here on the island, okay? And conservative, liberals. But when it comes to certain issues, they're not liberal enough. So anyways, let me tell you the story, okay? Or a theory, okay? Sunday morning. When the jury starts to deliberate, right? They had 4 cases, okay? 4. The media, the mainstream stupid media, keeps saying, the American people needs justice. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Personally, my thing is, all right, is there's a lot of people out there, okay, that I ran into, and they're like, they would just stop giving this Donald Trump media attention. We wouldn't have this problem, right? Maybe, maybe not. Remember, I'm neutral because of my YouTube channel. Now, even though I don't make any money on YouTube, I'm still, So what happened exactly? Well, it goes like this, okay? This old lady and my father-in-law, he's like all happy about it. But to me, I told Higgins, I told Chloe, I said we wouldn't be in this mess, okay, if the government didn't do their thing, okay? I'm not going to say yay or nay, it's good or bad, or they did something wrong. I can't basically misinformation you, okay? But they went in and raided Mar-a-Lago, right? They got documents. Now it's a delay, right? Oh, move it out to after the election. Yeah, well, guess what? Someone got the crazy idea, in my opinion, to turn around and say, well, Judge Eileen Cannon's doing this, and yada, yada, yada is doing that in Georgia, and then yada, yada, yada is doing this. We better prosecute him for the Stormy Daniels crap, right? So what did they do? First day, apparently, the jury, there was 72 jurors had their hands up when they said they couldn't do jury duty because they supported Trump. 72. Okay. At least you're being bloody honest here, okay? But all of a sudden, both sides have to choose a jury. So they do. What happens? You ready? They figure if they can convict him, he's removed from the ballot because this is all they got on him. Yeah. Then they could do that. So they prosecute this, right? Meanwhile, he's still fighting this freedom of speech thing where he's what is it, $100 and some million in the hole. He couldn't pay $500 million, so it's like, well, good for him. Thing is I think if we just don't give him any media coverage and let everyone make their own damn opinion, like I keep saying, we would be better off. But there's a lot of people in this country that just sit there and want to spew their own damn fucking opinion. I mean, look, my mom always said Sundays, you don't talk politics and you don't talk religion. Well, because you lose friends that way. Well, guess what? I've been trying to tell you guys that for months, years. Problem is, I did not think we would get to a point in our own constitution and history that this was coming down the pipe, where eventually they're going to basically use the most underhanded tactics they can find to flush the someone called him. I don't remember who it was. Was it I think it was Stormy Daniels, maybe, I don't know. Anyways, it was at the trial or something. Someone called him Donald Trump a orange turd. We're gonna flush the orange turd down the toilet, right? Mm-hmm. So anyway, so I've been following this, right, and I keep telling Higgins, don't be surprised. I mean, I will be surprised if the jury gives him a fair shake, literally. Okay, that's my true opinion. But I don't talk about it because, well, I don't want to lose friends and I don't want to lose, whatever. But on an honest goodness scale, are they going to give him fair shake? That's the only thing they had to make it stick so they can get him off the ballot. And Biden, who knows what he's doing? He may be pulling the strings behind, or Kamala Harris. No one knows. I'm just theorizing. Okay, it's my own opinion. I'm not misinforming you. But I think this is the only thing that they took the shit, flung it to the wall, and hope like hell something stuck. And this is what we get: a giant circus. Yeah, a giant circus. So, to me, I'm just sitting here thinking, okay, jury deliberations of this week, maybe. What happens then? Jury's heard all the evidence. I mean, first of all right, they're calling Michael Cohen his fixer. Okay, I've read Michael Cohen's books. They're not bad, but the thing is, maybe, just maybe, hypothetically, he actually did something illegal and he got jail time for it. Now, every one of these Democrats are saying, way to go, Michael. You did your time. You served the crime. You did the crime. You served the time. You're out. You're now advocating and saying, no, we don't need this. Meanwhile, everyone else is saying, oh, well, Michael can't be trusted. He lied under oath. Maybe. I mean, literally. He can't be trusted in some ways. I mean, literally. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, come on, man. Think about it. Yeah. So this morning, I'm sitting here thinking to myself, what in the Sam hell's going on? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So anyways, I, on the other hand, am happy as hell to report that, oh yeah, I need to check on my order. I'm supposed to get some paper towels. I got to clean Ebo's cage Wednesday when it comes in. Monday, tomorrow, I got some business to do. Okay, so my mac and cheese was delivered. The other mac and cheese hasn't shipped. Yes. So let's just go over here. Here we go. So I'm just looking to see, did this book, no. So apparently Zoe told me yesterday, I believe it was, she said something about she still needs a day or two to finish the editing and uploading or something. I don't know. I was trying to pay attention, but she said the funniest story, okay? I think I can share it with you. I don't think there's no harm in this one. So she goes to town where she's at. And some guy staggers out, think he's drunk, no one knows, into a parking lot, whips out his fly, and whips out his wiener, and then starts pissing right there in front of her. Huh? I don't know. Makes you wonder what the hell the world's coming to when you gotta whip it out and piss on that in front of someone. I mean, I drink a lot, but I also sleep a lot, and then I basically, So, anyways, yeah. So, anyways, that's what I want to say. The news, on the other hand, is pretty utterly garbage. So apparently, Higgins is talking about power generators, right? He's like, "Oh, it's the EcoFlow. The EcoFlow is a good brand. The problem is if you spend the money, then you're not going to get your police scanner. We already made an agreement. He would get his police scanner first. Yeah, so technically, scanner first. Okay. Now, some of you are sitting there. I think that those gift cards are burning a hole in his pocket. But look, the EcoFlow generator. Okay, I'm going to show you, tell you about it. So it's $170 on sale, right? So you can get a different. You can get one that's this one's 256 watt hour life PO4 battery, 1 hour fast charging. Right. Fortunately, you can power a light bulb for 2.5 days for $170. In my opinion, I wouldn't spend the money. Okay. Then you can get a 499 watt hour life. And again, you can buy a solar charger, but where I live, someone would probably boost the damn thing. So, then you have the 288 watt hour portable generator, right? You can buy the thing. But everyone you go through, it's, so let me just show you this, okay? So, EcoFlow, okay? So you got the $170 one. It's burning a hole in Higgins thing. Those aren't bad, but the problem is you could use it, for a light bulb. It's like 9-watt light bulb. Okay. Fortunately, then you pay 768 watt hour life, right? And again, those are good for certain things. You just don't want to use it for coffee pots and so forth. That's why an emergency situation, unfortunately, a lot of people say, well, what about using it for your phone? You can use one for your phone, but you can also buy a brick power for it. This one here is 720 watt hour, right there, $479. Yeah. So can we actually sort by price without freaking having problem? Load high. Okay, here we go. So, all right. So $170. Okay, you get 256. So if you increase it with a larger battery and get a handle, $208. I wouldn't do it because of it. And then you go down here, you got 256. This one's small again, same thing, 250. Next one's 329. You get 499, so it's almost double the battery wattage. But again, it's all depends on what you need. Now Higgins, of course, is like, oh well, light bulb. Look, he's afraid the power is going to go out like in Texas. Well, look, Texas has got a crappy power grid. No offense, and yeah. So, anyways, my family in Texas should be getting one of these, but my opinion is, so apparently someone's selling a generator and a rice cooker at the same time. Yeah, another rice cooker. Yeah, it's like, why the hell would anyone want to add a rice cooker with? Okay. This is 720 watt hours. This is 3 times the power, and yet the battery is big enough. But the thing is, it's good for 720. That could get you like 1 week of one light bulb. And you can recharge the battery with solar. Now, see, that's 720. Now, if you go down here and you pay $599, hold on, you pay $599, $120 more, you get more plugs, but the generator is a 768 watt hour. So, say you want bigger than that, you want to pay $750, you can get it the Delta 1300, which is a 1260 watt, which means it's almost double the power for $750. The larger you go, this one here is $799 for 1024 less wattage, and $999 for less wattage. 2000 watt is $999, and then you go higher than that. This one's 1600 watts. Remember, the 749 one's almost 1300. So think about it: $999 or $999 for 749 for 1300 watts, or 1039 for 1600 watts, or $1,100 for 2000 watts. I mean, you gotta look at things. Now, I keep teaching you guys, money doesn't grow on trees. But say, here's a 2400 watter for 1400, so it just keeps going up. Here's one. It takes natural gas and liquid propane, liquid pressured gas, or propane, or gas powered. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. This one's 1600 for with wheels, but it's 3600 watt hours. This one's another 3600 for 2600. Yeah, so everything right here goes up to this 2800 for 3600 watt. This one is 5100 for 6000 watts. This one is 6600 for 7200 watt, and you could stack them together and have for 15,000 watts. And then this one here again is, you can transfer switch, and you can have for $7,000 each. You can have 7,200 watts. Sorry to say, but you have to basically be very careful what you're going to use with that kind of power, because think of it. Say I wanted to buy two 7,200 watt generators. Let's just say I had the money. Okay. Now, say I'm going to fire up a coffee pot, right? Just to brew the coffee, it's between 12 and 1,800 watts. So I just drained the generator just enough to brew a pot of coffee. See? Now, if you can get the other thing is I always say that if you're going to get yourself a generator, a gas generator, or one, you get one that's clean sine power, so you can use your computer. But anyways, I love all you. Okay, so basically, Higgins, if you're watching this, for a light bulb, it's not worth the money. Okay, that's saying if your gift card's burning a hole in your pocket. I love Higgins, so I have to tell him this. We agreed to a scanner. Okay, a generator is pretty damn useless 99.9% of the time. Okay, let me put it to you this way. Okay, when I had a snowstorm last year, we didn't lose power. Those pipes froze, but we didn't lose power. No power loss whatsoever. Yeah, power grid was just fine. Usually, the island gets hit first, but mostly the snowstorm hit the mountains, shut down the grids there, but we never lost 1 ounce of power. Think about it. That 1 year when me and Higgins were on the phone, he was checking the electric company for me for repairs. We had 4 days of planned outages from like 11 to 6, something like that, 10 to 6 or something, right? 8-hour days, right? For repairs. Otherwise, we haven't had any power outages, literally. So to sit there and dump $200, $300, $400 for a thing. Now, I will tell you, okay, Now, I'm going to give Higgins a little challenge here, okay? This is going to be Higgins, okay? Higgins, I'm going to give you a challenge, okay? If you really want the generator, then you're going to do some research for me first, okay? And it's simple. You're going to go and find out if any of these 200, 300, 400, up to, say, $750 ones will charge. I know somewhere along the line they can. My DS, my 3DS, and my Switch. Yeah. And maybe my handheld that Chloe's supposed to be getting me for my birthday, either the Legion Go or the MSI Claw. Now, Higgins and I were still debating on those two because the Claw and the Legion Go is something that seems cool, but at the same time, Chloe and I had heart to heart, and she wants the Asus. But when I told her the thing, the warranty, they don't cover it. She saw 2 videos. She said, okay, well, MSI or Legion Go. Fortunately, the MSI is cool because it's got a dragon in the back. They always have a dragon on their laptops and desktops and so forth and so on. So, by the way, today's afternoon, so I think Higgins gassed his car up this morning. The reason we ain't seeing him this morning is he's probably out driving out to his cottage, which is like 3 hours one way or something. We'll hear from him tomorrow about, I'm so poor, I can't afford gas. I'm sorry, Higgins. He's being Higgin-ish. Someone said something about that the other day. Who was it? It said that. It was on a comment. It was like Higgins is just being Higgin-ish. Higgin-ish, I think it was. I don't remember what it was. Yeah, it wasn't David London. It was someone else. It might have been Tildor. Chili. So it says Tildor 7 months ago. He hasn't popped in here then. And then you got Pee-wee 7 months ago too. I ordered 5 cases of Suddenly Salad, no mayo. The Swan is circling the what? Better prep like your ass is on fire, prep peeps. Yeah, but then Tildor disappears. You see, that's the thing. Me and Higgins were always trying to figure out what happened to Tildor. Oh, yeah. So I basically told Tildor he was full of beans because nothing's happened, Princess Zoe needs a prep. Princess Zoe's not even in the damn state. This is September to remember. So anyways, let me just tell you what's going on, okay? I got a lot of people message me asking me what happened to Tildor. I don't know who Tildor was. I don't know what happened to Tildor. But he just went off the radar in September of last year and hasn't come back, I think it was him that said something like, Higgins is being Higgin-ish. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Tildor claims he was AAA prepper, and we all ask, what's AAA prepper? Yeah. So, anyways, point is, as a prepper, you got to ask yourself, okay, you got Higgins, you got other people in the world. Higgins is worried. I think he's more worried about what's going to happen in the future because, like I said, my theory is they're going to convict him on this petty thing that, committing adultery is now a crime. I guess so in New York. But, the paying it off right before the election, do we really have evidence on that, or are they just making this crap up as they go? See, I don't know. I'm being neutral. It's my opinion, and I'm not going to give you misinformation. So, I am going to pull my food out, let it cool, grab some tongs. There we go. And then we're going to have a conversation about... There we go. Then we're going to have a little conversation about, after I use the bathroom, wash my hands in there and stuff, about, these generators. I mean, think about it. I mean, you got to look at the geographic area. Okay, Higgins says, oh, well, there could be this power outage. Really? Tildor said we were going to have a Black Swan event in September. I don't see a Black Swan event yet, preppers. What do I see? Well, let's see. Nothing. Zippity zappity ziltity. I've heard the whole Black Swan thing from. They found Donald Trump's documents from Mar-a-Lago, top secret nuclear documents, blah blah blah, all this crap, and it's the end of the world, nuclear war. Then I hear we're at heightened alert with Russia. Russia wants to nuke NATO countries. Mutually assured destruction. I mean, think. Everyone, even I was like, this could happen. But where is it now? We're in May of 2024. He said September 2023, we're going to have a massive, massive black swan. Really? Where is it? I see blue skies, sun coming out, warm May day. Rained, by the way, early this morning. And nothing fucking happened. Sorry for some of the people who tune into my channel, but my legitimate gripe is, Monday's partly cloudy, Tuesday's rain. I'll live with the rain. Actually, Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday I'll be here. Tuesday through Saturday I'll be at home. Probably I'll go out Monday to get my supplies. Tuesday I'll hole up here. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday I'll hole up here. Actually, I'll hole up till Sunday, maybe. Next Sunday. Yeah, it's going to rain. So it says rain for the weather. Okay. So, anyways, as a prepper, I always look at the weather, too. It's like, I'll explain a couple things in a minute. Let me use the restroom, too. I think this will be better. It's more seditious. All right, preppers. Let me explain it while I eat my meal. So basically, it goes like this. Hey, there's other tongs been cleaned today, or we got one set. I thought there was a shorter handle set, but I don't know where it went. Nah. Oh, they're dirty. Okay. Anywho, let me explain this to you guys real quick because I think you'll understand it easier. Look at my food. Oh yeah, these are ready. So basically, as a prepper, right? Higgins says, we have to worry about the power going out. You gotta worry about your finances, man. I mean, look, worst case scenario, okay, use emergency gift cards for emergency food, but that's pushing it with his prepping. He's got 4-year-old spam in his house, I think it is, and I'm sorry to say I wouldn't eat 4-year-old spam, but that's just me, man. Okay, so here we go. All right, so goes like this. All right, I play a lot of farming games. Okay, farmers are like preppers, right? You can sit there and say, "Well, it's a game." Tildor could come back and say, "Well, it's just a game." No, let me explain it. When I play my farming game, I have to play as the farmer, and the farmer has to prep carefully. Say I'm gotta grow certain crops to make certain meals. Not for you. See how as soon as I sit down with my meal, so anyway, you do it. All right, it goes like this. So in the book, or one of the books, right, you look at it, right, and each book talks about how to crop mutation like this. Spring, summer, fall, winter. Farm includes everywhere you see grass, farm zones, mountain zones, desert zones, marsh zones, swamp zones, right? So you got to plan carefully, right, where you place your crops. Now, in every game, you're a prepper. For example, in Story of Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town, or more Friends of Mineral Town when it was Harvest Moon, you have to go into town only when here it is. Stardew Valley, for example, right? 4 seasons, what crops to do, how to make money, how to mine, how to avoid people, how to do this, how to upgrade your houses, how to get married, etc. Right? Basically, the Farmer's Almanac, but each game's a little different. Like as a prepper, you have to ask yourself certain questions like, if I'm going to prep this stuff, will I have a use for it? Now, say you buy a generator, right? You plug it in, you charge it up, keep it charged. Then the battery fails because you haven't had to use it, right? Maybe 3 or 4 times in 5 years. Did you get your money's worth? Maybe, but more likely not. Now, maybe Higgins, being an old fart that he is, just wants the convenience to power a light bulb. I mean, look. Let me show you something. $25, 40 hours on 2 AA batteries. 4-pack, $25. I got 8 of them. Do you think I'm complaining? No. So to me, that's what a prepper does. Prepper stocks up $40, $60 a year batteries just in case, keeps their police scanners working, keeps their everything working. But the Higgins, oh no, he needs to power a real light bulb. No offense, man, but you can spend $25 for this. Knock it off. On sale, on sale, for $25 for lanterns, and I got like 6 stacks of these, right? So like $16.99 on sale, 36 batteries, 10-year life. What more does a prepper need? Some of these damn freaking old farts and fuddy-duddies want to sit there and think they need things they don't truly need. Think about it. It'd be like Zoe turning around and saying, jokingly, that she needs a boob job. Okay, no, she doesn't. Man, but if it's her own opinion, she does. Well, then she does. But point is, it's like the stupidest arguments, people. I mean, think about it. $200 for a generator, $100 or $200 for a solar panel, $400 for what? Power a light bulb? Come on, dude. $25? Good reviews, bright lights. I mean, what more do you need, man? I mean, oh, well, the whole power grid and blah, blah, really. I mean, come on, dude. What's you gonna do? Keep his computer charged the whole time? I mean, look. When we're prepping, you gotta think about finances. You could take that money, buy a lantern, some batteries, and prepping food. I'm going to have a whole year's supply of emergency preppers food just in case something happens. Mm-hmm. So, what does that tell you, peeps? It means you got to think about your finances. Think about it. I mean, someone asked me the other day, in a private message, why I didn't get the SDS 100 scanner, right? More money, for one, all right? Two is, I prefer a scanner that takes AA batteries. So you got the SD, you got the 436 HP. Then you got, look, you're not going to get my lunch, okay? Then you have the 125 AT, 75 XLT, all AA batteries. 1010, 1040, AA batteries. Mm-hmm. Pretty tasty. Spicy, too. That's what I like. Need to check on something just in case. Nothing matters. So we got a few days left. Yep. Today is the 19th, so I got to eat them up by 21st or freeze them. All right. So, anywho, as I said to you guys, you got to basically be frugal with your money. That's the thing. I mean, there's a lot of people. The end of the world's coming. You're like, ooh, Biden gets second term, it's the end of the world. So they said when he got his first term. We're 3 years into this 4-year term. Look what happened. Nothing. You got all these people talking about, oh, Israel's going to nuke Palestine. They haven't done it yet. They know what would happen if they did. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I can't remember what it was. This looks good. Sports Illustrated 60th anniversary. That seemed not bad. Yeah, you hear about that one Sports Illustrated person? There was a woman once that apparently, former male apparently, so it was like someone was saying something about that recently, and I was like, really? And yeah, it's like that whole Playboy thing, where the Playboy Hugh dies, the wife takes over, the wife says no more nudity. 70% of the men say okay. 30% keeps the subscription. All of a sudden, apparently, they put a transgender. Hold on. Hello. Good morning. All right. I'm eating my breakfast and gonna go game for a while. Live on YouTube. We're just talking about news and stuff. So, yes, you feel better if you do that. All right. Well, I'll turn the radio on soon. I think it's fully charged. So keep me informed. All right. Love you. Bye bye. All right. So that's Chloe. She's homeless. I gotta look after her. Um. So what was I saying? This looks good. Burger recipes. Ooh, I want to see burger recipes. Okay. Okay. Hold on. So I was looking for a Memorial Day is coming up. I saw something. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. So apparently, let's see, burger recipes. I want to see this. What we got here? Nah, that doesn't sound like my type. The fajita burger doesn't sound tasty. The feta stuffed burger doesn't sound tasty. The best bacon cheeseburger, that doesn't sound tasty. The other day, someone's talking to me about bacon, right? And they're like, would you like a bacon burger? No. Coleslaw on a burger? Come on, dude. No, that's what I was looking at. Braised oxtail burger. Anyway, so one of the things I like looking at food. So, anyways, one of the things I was thinking about, right, was the whole political crap. Chloe, homeless. She's gonna go around the track at the run around the lake a lap or two. She's really angry about being called a cow. Don't blame her. I made a joke with her, but she knows to just poke a little fun at her. People are actually calling her a cow because she's getting fatter and fatter by the day. It's the food she's eating, And she asked me, "How come you're losing weight, Rita?" And I said, "Because I don't eat protein. That's the thing. I mean, I had what 120 nuggets this month. Zoe knew I burned it all off. Yeah, Zoe's a character by herself too. Everyone loves Zoe. Yeah. Okay, so apparently they're trying to force Netanyahu, however you pronounce it, the Israel Prime Minister people, the point is set up something so the war will end because they're tired of the casualties. Currently, the War Cabinet of Israel laid down the law. Yeah. Yeah. So apparently, they want to set up a Palestinian state, which actually Joe Biden did say, there has to be two states, Israel and Palestine. But back in the day, Israel and Palestine were two different countries. And then Israel conquered, or Palestine did. And so during the Roman time, like if you ever watch the movie The Robe, you see Nero. It was Nero. No, Caligula. That's what it was. Caligula Caesar sent Marcellus Gallows on a Palestine gap. It wasn't Israel. It was still the Jewish land. It was just called Palestine. Well, Palestine's been around a long time, people. And the Palestinians, they're entitled to their own country too, I think. So basically, so in my opinion, it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Civil problem. So, anyways, yeah. So that's the latest news. So so to me, I personally think that this week's going to be really crap hole, and I don't think that unless we all come to the negotiating tables and agree, we're going to see anything solid for Israel or for Palestine or for Ukraine-Russia war. Which, by the way, the entire circus has been running for the last month online. So to me, that's how I see the news currently. It's just a giant circus. Yeah. So, anyways. So, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. So, basically, the point I'm trying to make to you all is that a little spicy, yeah. That people need to realize that if they're going to do this, look, it's like I hear all the time. We need to prep because of civil war. We have to have food. We have to have generators. Really? 3 years we haven't had civil war. What starts now? I mean, all these people are preaching, right? It's not over till the fat lady sings. I mean, literally. Well, so, anyway, that's how it is. I mean, in my opinion, it is what it is. Now, I mean, and Moppy's sitting there like, I can add sausage? Nope. Maybe next time I'll cook this for 45 minutes. I think it's fine. Yeah. Yep. Tasty. It's in the cooler, so it's all good. Love these sausages, I tell you. Oh my god. Spicy, but tasty. Wish I could try the breakfast links, but apparently Safeway doesn't have them. I checked online, so as a prepper, you're supposed to use every available tool to your disposal. But you also have to realize you can't spend money foolishly either. I mean, look, there's a lot of people out there, right? A lot of people out there as prepper. They don't want to listen to people like this anymore. Why? 3 years they heard the preppers tooting their home. By my intel, we're going to have nuclear war. By my intel, blah, blah, blah. Nothing happens. People lose. Every day, the doomsdayers are getting desperate for something. Anything. Literally. The doomsdayers getting desperate. Yeah, I mean, literally, what's going to happen when nothing happens? And then they're going to be pissed. They're going to be pissed off that Hobo and Bozo paid thousands of dollars for prepping gear and they can't use it, or they got to eat it down. So why I say you prep in small moderation, rotate your food out, get rid of the bad stuff, keep the good stuff, rotate, sweep, clean, rotate, sweep, clean once a year. Once that's all done, you'll know exactly what's going on in the world. Yeah. And everything will be fine. But most preppers, they're just stockpiling, saying, oh, tomorrow we're going to have it. Nothing happens. I mean, there's a lot of people that are getting tired of doomsdayers. Now, there's one guy that's got a voice for doomsday, but his videos went down the toilet. He's been forecasting doomsday for 15 years. Where's it gotten you? I'm sorry to say, I get a chuckle out of everything. I mean, literally. People say to me, how come? Simple. You'll know it when you know it. You'll know it when you know it, preppers. Plain and simple. Think about it. Nothing's happening in the world. Nothing. I mean, I talked to this guy the other day, right? He's homeless. He's been doing what he can. Dumps or dives, etc. Nice guy. I told him I'm a prepper, the Admiral. And he said, Admiral, you're not one of these doomsday preppers. No, I prep for all occasions, but what I prep for is natural disasters because you can't prep for nuclear war because you're toast. Even Pee-wee said that. You can't prep for anything else. Hell, you can't prep for other things. I mean, think of that one lady, tried to call me last night. I was sleeping, so she should have prepped for me to go to bed. I mean, think about it. Let me tell you that story real quick because I find it to be the funniest story in the world, okay? So this lady messages me, right? This lady messages me. And she messages me. And what happens? She says, oh, I seen your video. Doesn't sound I feel so I said, oh, is that the one where I'm drinking the bottle? Yeah. Okay. So if I drank a bottle, hypothetically, Miss, I can't remember her name, Victoria, I think it is. Nice lady, I think. Then you'd realize that when I got done listening to music on my computer and I staggered, by the way, my bedroom is the living room here. I have a queen size bed in there, just so everyone knows. Most people do. I went to bed, okay? Headphones plugged into the computer. I went to sleep. I didn't hear any calls. Website turned off. Everything is shut down, so I didn't have to hear it, right? Why? Because I was tired and I was tipsy. Plain and simple. I mean, even a human being needs to sleep. Fortunately, some people think that they should be up over 24 hours. I think put in 26 yesterday. I had a 6-hour nap. Yeah, so I call them naps, but you get the idea, right? So technically, think about it. I mean, how many people have common sense? Their English was downright, I mean, literally. I'd like to know more about them. I'm curious how they got into the country from being a foreigner in a red state. I mean, literally. So, that's all up in the air. But, I will be logging out because it's my Sunday, my day of rest. And Higgins is probably going to see my video later. He probably doesn't want to waste more than an hour. So he's going to freaking, what do you call it? He's going to watch my video. Then he'll message me about the DS and stuff, the power thing. Because, the thing is, okay, let me tell you what I think, okay? For the generator thing. Waste of money, all right? Waste of freaking money. Yeah. Tell you why it's a waste of money. So Higgins, you need to show us yours here on video. No, I'm not going to, for one reason. Because I'm ashamed. You see, owning one is not a problem. Loving it is a problem. You see, can't love an object anyway. Some people do, and it's called idol worship. But the point is with me, I'll tell you what the problem is. My friends, my extended family. Thing is, it's a waste of money. That's why someone like me as a prepper is telling you, unless you live in an area where your power goes out 3 times a month for 21 days a month, hypothetically, you don't need to power a light bulb. Get a lantern. Oh, well, there's got to be more than meets the eye than the freaking, whatever it is, So anyways, so tomorrow I go to town. But anyways, like I said, you got to ask yourself, are you going to waste money? And look, buy a light. See? An LED flashlight takes one AA battery. Why would you waste, maybe 2 AA's, but why would you waste your money on a generator? Oh, there's got to be more than meets the eye. Oh, well, I'm worried about, look, Texas has got their own power grid problems. Okay, if I need to recommend a generator, I will recommend a generator for my family. But you're not in Texas, Higgins, okay? Secondly, let me put it to you this way. I know about clean energy, gasoline, sign energy that can be used as a generator for a computer, okay? You can also power a coffee pot. Fortunately, they're between $700 and $1,500 for these little generators that are about 50 pounds or less. You carry it with a little handle. Fortunately, where I live as a prepper, trying to run a generator that sounds like a little weed whacker in the daytime, neighbors would complain. Yeah. So what do you do with it? You post Chloe wasted money on it. So then you talk about generators, right? Solar generators, okay? I buy a solar generator. I set it outside the chart. Someone boosts it. Waste money. 2 is I charge it, and maybe the power goes out. In 6 years, we've only had 4 power outages, most of them planned. Otherwise, no problems. Think about it before you go buy something. I mean, literally. Now, let me put it this way. I would literally say, okay, for you preppers out there that have kids, Higgins doesn't have kids, so he's not exempt from it, okay? But if you have kids and you're thinking of an EcoFlow river or a Jackeries, I think they're on sale too, but problem with the Jackery is you got to charge them again into the wall. And let me check real quick. And remember, the one that Higgins is talking about is 256 milliwatt hours, right? So let's just go Jackery real quick. And what do we see? Okay, we see 293 milliwatts, close enough, $220, right? 518 milliwatt with a handle, 349. Now, Higgins has never told me what the difference is between Jackery and the EcoFlow. He's just, I want the EcoFlow. Really? It's just like he wants a MSI claw because he thinks it's cool. Hold on. Before he sits there and says, oh, you're putting words in my mouth. The reason I say that is because it's got an Intel processor, and apparently the processor can't handle much for a tablet thing. Okay, we got 240 milliwatt hour, 518s. 518s on sale, see? So you can buy one of these, but what's the difference between the two, you see? This one is 1,002 watt. This one's 240 watt hour. This is 288. This one is 293. 293's got good plugs. But the more you invest in these little things, here's a $1,200 one. Yeah. So think about it. This is 1,500 milliwatt for 600. But what's the difference between a Jackery and the EcoFlow? You see? Yeah, you see that thing. This one's so technically again, there's one on wheel for 2,800. There's the solar panels, but solar, that's like, yeah, that goes up to 1,500. It folds. But anyways, the point I'm making is this is 880 watt hours. Yeah. 3 1,000 watt AC outlets. Solar panel not included, you see. So basically all these, here's one. This is this one's supposed to be charging your phone only. Apparently it's a phone charger. $100 gets you 31,000 milliamp portable battery for your phone. See? So basically that would be designed just if you need your phone. Now, let's just say power goes out, right? And you have that thing that charges your phone up all the time. How many times you're going to need to charge your phone during a snowstorm or power outage? What are you going to call up? All circuits are busy now. All circuits are busy now. I mean, literally, even the cell phones come up with that from time to time. Can't make the call. Network down, whatever. But what if the network isn't down? Call the company and they say, oh, it might be 3 or 4 days. What are you going to do? You want your phone so you can sit there and gab on it for 4 days because you're bored out of your gourd? Come on. So the point is if you're going to do something like a Jackery or a EcoFlow, you got to ask yourself the big question. And you're sitting there saying, what is the big question? Don't chew on it. The big question is, why is Moppy so damn cute? Hi. Hi. I love you. Oh, yeah. I love the doggy. Me and the doggy are family. Look at him. Isn't he great? I inherited him, and look what he gets. He gets more pampers, kisses, hugs, loves, cuddles. But I'm neglected because I didn't get any food. Actually, you're not neglected. You didn't get any sausage because that's Mom's breakfast. Mama's breakfast. Mama's breakfast. Okay, so. All right. Look, I think I'm going to give you a treat just because. All right. So basically, what I was going to say is before we log off of this argument about powers, maybe Higgins can find out about what the difference is between the two. He'll probably do it anyways just because he's bored out of his gourd. But anyways, here's the thing. If you have kids, you might want to get a couple. I mean, I have a prepper on the island that's got several Jackeries. She's got one for her cell phones, one for her hand radios, one for her other things. But the main reason she got him was to keep her kids entertained. Their switches go. They need to charge a switch. There you go. Whereas Higgins doesn't have kids, so he doesn't really need one unless he's going to use it for something else. Now, I will tell you, as a prepper, since our beloved Fanny has passed away, Mama Fanny, Sister Fanny, Fanny Urban Homesteader, miss her by the way, she that reminds me, has anyone actually seen her videos? What I mean is, has anyone actually, I think I have her channel linked. Has anyone actually, here we go. It's under community, right? No, it's like home. Okay, here we go. Says I'm live, but I want to see my channel. Here we go. Fanny Urban Homesteader. Okay, I want to see her community. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so her community is yeah. Well, anyways, she hasn't made any videos. I don't think. Let me see. Latest video was, a year ago. So, why am I sad? Well, for some of you preppers out there knowing, Fanny, before she passed away, sent me this coffee pot, this coffee maker, in memory of Fanny. Yeah. Fanny was basically talking about what the Jackeries and the EcoFlows are for, okay? The Jackeries and the EcoFlows are usually used for two reasons, okay? Reason one, as a prepper, and I'm going to go off of Fanny's notes here because Fanny was awesome. I hope you're happy in heaven, Fanny. We all miss you. As a prepper, the Jackery and the EcoFlow would only be used for certain issues like children's Nintendo Switches, DSs, charging radios, charging your phone. Hell, even charging rechargeable batteries in a police scanner before Higgins says, oh, well, But Mama Fanny, I call her that, My nickname, Mama Fanny. She also had it to charge a tablet. But she also told me in an email a long time ago that it only works when you have Wi-Fi. So you'd have to get a Wi-Fi hotspot, charge that up, and then hope like hell you don't overexceed your data. So what did she do? She had a 17 to 19-inch, couple of them, portable DVD players. Not a Blu-ray player, DVD player. DVDs were cheaper. And she charged it up with her devices. Yeah. Because that's what she says a prepper does during these power storms, snowstorms, hail, wind, rain, typhoons, monsoons, hurricanes, flash floods, torment of rain. And one of the favorites that she used to say, snowstorms out in the Midwest. I think she said she was in Oklahoma. Praise her. Pea picking heart. Hold on a sec. So, preppers, think about that. Think about the generator idea. Leave a comment down below to tell me how or what you're going to use it. Because if you're going to get one, I'd like to know what you're using it for. Because frankly, to me, unless you're made of money, which some people are not, I'm not, and Higgins isn't. Sorry to say that, Higgs, but I'm just being truthful here. Unless you have a legitimate reason why you want to power a 9-watt light bulb when you can just use some battery-powered lanterns is beyond me. And by the way, preppers, before I go, one last thing I want to share with you. If you're prepping in an area like Higgins, where you have snowstorms, massive snowstorms, then you got to ask yourself this question. And that is, how do you stay warm? Well, there you go. Let me tell you. Army blanket, thanks to one of my former moderators, they sent me a fleece blanket. I think they didn't want it because it was too itchy. It's not itchy. Second is a fleece blanket. King size fleece blankets. To stack 2 of them up, you'll be nice and warm. You know, temperature is going to drop, and you don't think 2 is going to be enough, stack 3 on, or even 4. They're only $30 each. You can stay warm all winter just with a fleece blanket. And I know this by heart. Think about it. One of the things I keep telling you preppers, it's not how much you spend, it's how you spend wisely. I sleep with fleece blankets. Even in May, it's nice and warm, but the temperature drops in the evening and the wind comes down the hood vent. So that's why I'm wearing a sweatshirt this morning. But that's another prepping tool. You know, there's going to be a draft. You always carry sweatshirts and stuff. So, anywho, I am going to go bye-bye like the dodo bird. Sorry, preppers. This was a great topic today. Actually, I think we had a great conversation today about prepping. Yeah. So, anywho, let me turn that down. So they want a deputy to deliver this guy's wallet because he's in the ferry line. So they're not being a taxi service for wallets. Okay, preppers, I'm out. So you may get an afternoon edition. You may get a dinner edition. You might get a morning edition tomorrow. You might get an evening edition tomorrow. Just depends on my mood. And I'm going to have to give you guys an update of tomorrow's town run because Zoe's going to demand an update too. Is there anything in here? I think there's one more, wasn't there? Nah. Oh, yeah. There you go. So, yeah, a little in this. So, yeah, bad habit, I guess. There you go. I think there was one more on the stove, wasn't there? No, I guess that was it. Could have been somewhere else. Oh, well. So, anywho, let me just get the rundown so I can leave. You guys know the drill. Actually, I'm going to put my pants real quick. Open up this can. So he knows tomorrow's my supply day. Higgins knows it too. Anyways. Is this the only one we have? I thought we had more than this. Makes me wonder sometimes. I had one in the kitchen. I know that much. Now, you guys are wondering, here's my old pants. I put them on to walk Moppy. The new clean pants I'll be wearing tomorrow. So, what else I gotta say? So yeah, as a prepper, you need to keep on prepping. But don't prep too hard right now because, frankly, people have been emailing me saying we need to slow down on the prepping because nothing's going down. You can slow down, but you can't stop. That's the rule. You slow down or you stop, that's when you basically lapse. All right, where's that damn can? Nope. Ah, here we go. So I'm going back to my game. So please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback, suggestion. Hit the like and subscribe buttons. Wholesome fun for your family, including your dogs, your cats, your bunnies, your service dogs, your service bunnies. The bell notification, thumbs up button, subscribe button. Just keep the comments nice. Thank you so much, everyone. And God bless you in everything you do. Good night, and I will get you another update later.